changes sick though. Definitely want to keep it.
Are you ready?
All right, we got the interview here with the Way Brothers. Thank you guys for coming today. I got Josh and Corey, and it's just great to meet you. Great to get a chance to talk story here. So how did you guys start this band? You call it the Way Brothers. You're all literal brothers too?
Brothers, yeah.
So
all four of us.
When did you guys start this band together?
Well, we all kind of started at different times. Josh, you might be able to tell he's the oldest. And he was, I think, the first one to pick up guitar like in college. So he came back and I was, I think, maybe junior high. And he kind of taught me some basic chords on the guitar. I think from there we started playing with Brandon a little bit, the other brother. And then Austin, our drummer, he was kind of the final piece of the puzzle. So we all just kind of fooled around on our own. I kind of tried to release like some solo music, so I did have like some recording, but it was mostly as kind of like singer-songwriter stuff with like some buddies that played with me. And so it wasn't till Austin started picking up drums that we're like, wait, we got a bass player, we got acoustic, electric, so we kind of just started jamming in the garage, just doing like our favorite covers. You know, we weren't really doing originals at the time, we were just playing our favorite music, and then just started playing at breweries, you know, wineries, that kind of thing. And then we were like, well, why don't we start writing some original music, you know? So that's when I think we really just realized that we kind of have a good thing going with the message. We all really kind of share, you know, being raised together. Our parents were very, I would say, selfless people, you know? So I feel they really kind of laid the path for us to become people that just want to unite people, and we want to gather around positivity and goodness. And so when people started coming out to our shows and then coming back, we're like, oh, they actually want to hear us again, you know?
Oh, nice.
And then they started encouraging us to get on Spotify. So it's kind of been kind of a cool organic thing, I think.
And you guys were born and raised in Fallbrook?
No, we're actually all San Diego. Brandon and I were born in Chula Vista.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our families are all from Chula Vista, South Bay, and then moved up to North County. My dad was in construction, so work took us up here. We're the first of the Ways to move to North County, so we still have a bunch of family down South Bay.
So there's two of you in Fallbrook?
So two born in Chula Vista, and then as we moved up north, Austin was born in Poway, and Corey was born in Escondido. So we went Chula Vista, Escondido, and then ended in Fallbrook, and then that's where I say we were raised. We moved to Fallbrook when I was in junior high, middle school, and then So three of them still live in Fallbrook. I live in Carlsbad.
And you work for the school district, you said?
Yeah, we're both educators. Yeah, we're both educators, and so provides a lot of content.
I know, I had one of our musicians, he said he used to use his classroom as a sounding board for his songs. He'd be like, hey, what do you guys think of this, you know?
Nice.
And the guy from Arise Roots, actually, he's a school teacher.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my friend Richie, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. So, do you guys play locally in Fallbrook, too, at clubs there, or is there restaurants and stuff?
Yeah, Fallbrook, we like the Vineyard 19, 24, and Estrella's we played at, cool little local spot. The Mill, we're playing at Coal Bunker for the Avocado Festival. So yeah, we have a lot of places in Fallbrook we play. We try to kind of get more out like Vista, Carlsbad, Oceanside, just because we play there less, you know. So we played that gig at the Poorhouse, which was unreal with the Twisted Relatives.
That was great,
up there, like one of my favorite gigs, I think. So I would love to go back there. I think someone from Oside Bar hit us up. I don't know.
Yeah, let's try to book another show together, because they've got a big built-in following being from Carlsbad, so Oceanside, Carlsbad, with Twisted Relatives. So yeah, I played with them with these guys last September, so that was really cool.
Super fun.
Awesome. I went to your site and I was like, this show is the wrong date. You're like, that was last year.
I know.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
But we try to get out here at like the Vista and Oceanside. We played at 508 Tavern a couple times. Helia, we played at Helia, just, North County.
Yeah. So what style of music do you guys stick with? A certain genre? Do you try to play? What do you play actually?
Well, I'd say we'd call like our originals more like a rock reggae with an indie vibe.
Nice.
You know, I think our influences we pull from a lot of different genres. Just growing up, I mean, we span as brothers 8 years.
Oh wow.
Right. I'm the oldest, and he's the youngest by 8 years, and so I grew up listening to everything. MTV generation. You know, from Guns N' Roses to Bobby Brown.
Same with us.
So just a lot of influences. But I'd say, so I'd say rock reggae with some indie vibes. And And we always get a little singer-songwriter, kind of folksy in there as well.
So who writes most of the originals? You guys should all share, or do you have?
Yeah, we all share. I think we split it pretty evenly.
Yeah.
I think some songs, Corey will create this like amazing hook and just needs some substance, and he'll bring it to me, and I'll put some lyrics into it, or I'll create something that's like got some substance and some bass to it, but it needs that sound, and Corey's really good at finding that hook and that melody. So I'd say it's 50-50, and then we bring it to the band, and it turns into something completely different.
Yeah, you got a new single coming out. What's it called?
The Plan.
The Plan, and then the second song you're gonna play.
I Need It Tonight. Yeah, we're going to play 2. The first one, The Plan, comes out on March 22nd, so right before the Reggae Fest, the Good Vibes Reggae Fest. And then we're dropping another single on April 5th, My Time Is Our Time, and then April 19th, the last one, Tick Tick Boom. So that's a song we've been playing live for a long time. And, we're pretty lucky to have Wildcat Studio. They've really helped us, kind of catapult us into releasing more music. And so our stuff on Spotify right now was like a Facebook Live that we kind of put a little bit of fine touches on and then released it as like a live album, And so this time it was our first experience as brothers kind of getting in here, playing to a click track, recording one thing at a time. So that was a super fun process. And then you could just tell the final product is just more, polished. And I mean, every time Wiley would send it to us, I'd be like, oh, it got better. It got better. I couldn't believe it, And then we sent it to someone to do the mastering, and that just, made it even better. So we're really excited to release those.
So there's 4 brothers in the band. Okay, and then is there more brothers or sisters or anyone else?
There's all of us. Yeah, we're all boys.
Just
got a lot of
4?
boys.
Yeah, 4 boys. But we have a lot of people play with us.
Yeah.
You're going to see Cheryl. Cheryl's going to play with us. We have our buddy Hernan comes and plays sax with us. Ski McClaskey plays a lot with us, actually, in bass and guitar. So we have it's a community that we try to get as many people to come in and play with us and jam. Our kids will hop up there every once in a while. Mom will hop on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Dad will get up there with harmonica.
Yeah.
It's really just brings the family together.
Yeah, a lot of bands that people don't realize they start from their families. Like UB40, their parents played, and then the guys from the Bee Gees. Their dad was a musician, and had them Irish pubs they were playing and when they were kids. And so it's another thing that's unique is singing together as family members being in the same band. This group House of Shem, their father passed away like a couple years ago, but the father and then the 2 brothers were in the band, and the harmonies that they could produce is amazing. Then the other group, Catch a Fire, same thing. They have the 3 brothers that play in the band. So the drummer and the lead singer and then the saxophone player were brothers, and they were all, that sax guy doesn't play with them much anymore, but they just have a uniqueness with the octaves that they can hit with being brothers. Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah, definitely. Like genetically, there's definitely something there.
Yeah.
We'll even record, and then I'll listen. I'll be like, "Is that your voice?" Like I thought I sing the melody. That's you sing. And he's like, "No, that's you." I'm like, "Wow." So sometimes you just mix them up too.
Yeah.
But they're just different enough. Like that you notice those harmonies.
Yeah.
And we've been pretty lucky to get just. I mean, it's so crazy how the more you practice, you just fine tune that so much. Like this guy's come a long way with his vocals. All the brothers, it's just constantly like improving, and they're all big athletes. I was never the athlete growing up, but I think that kind of taught them too, just the importance of like getting every day, getting out there and playing more, getting tight, so. Yeah,
a lot of big bands do that. They'll bring a singer along that's very similar to themselves because they don't have the advantage of having a brother, but Sade does that. And then I just saw Collie Buds, and he had a guy from Barbados that was just sounding like him.
Yeah.
An octave higher that can hold the harmonies down because it just helps, because they're out performing and you run out of breath, doing these songs, and you can have someone that's a constant,
totally
pulling it together. So I really look forward to this show coming up with the Good Vibes Fest, and I appreciate you guys being in and representing your family and your band. You have one of the brothers you said was a pastor too.
Yeah, Brandon, he's a pastor at a church in Fallbrook. My other brother does like personal training. So and then we got a couple educators,
Yeah, so that's the thing that, got me involved with the Bible, being a believer, was, listening to reggae. Peter Tosh and Jimmy Cliff and all those guys, by the rivers of Babylon. Those songs actually witnessed to me. I wasn't going to walk through the front door of a church necessarily at that age. I wasn't looking for that, but that's what started resonating to me, the one love, the positivity, and this new movie coming out, Bob Marley's movie, The One Love. You know, he says you can't separate the music and the message. You know, and that's what we're really promoting with reggae, is that positive message, that truth that resonates. And I think there's a resurgence of that happening. I think kids are looking for that anchor.
Yeah.
And you know, so that's why I do what I do. You know, I do a lot of this stuff, and I just try to give back, support local music, support reggae, support, you know, any style of music that brings positivity. So I appreciate you guys and look forward to jamming with you again.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, take care.
Gotta live like we got one night. Gotta live, gotta get this right. We only got one chance to own.